A very good evening to one and all. It's a very humble request to all the parents and the students to remain till the end of the program, as after the ceremony we will be having a photo section where we'll be taking a combined photo of the batch 2024-2025. Thank you so much. Education is what remains after one has forgotten what one has learned in school. Albert Einstein. A very good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the much-awaited Brilliant Excellence Award Ceremony 2025. We are deeply honored to have you here to share in the joy of this momentous occasion. I, Mrs. Rachel Prakash, representing the esteemed faculty of Brilliant, feel truly privileged and honored today to host this magnificent event. As every blessed beginning deserves divine grace, let us commence this event with a word of prayer. Prayer is not merely asking, it's a soul deepest longing reaching out to the divine. It is both an incredible expression of faith and a humble gesture of surrender towards the Almighty. Before we begin the ceremony, let us all take a moment to stand together as we offer a prayer of thanksgiving to God, as Ms. Anuj Ashraf would lead us into the time of prayer.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين آمين.
Thank you, Anuj, for that soulful prayer. Guest of the day, Mr. Abraham Joseph, Mr. Muniappan Somasundaran, Mr. Deep Chandra, Master Aditya Vivek, Director of Brilliant Group of Institution, Mr. Mohammad Ashraf, faculties of various departments, admin staff, parents, and my dear students. Welcome you all once again. Today is a special day of joy and pride for all of us as we recognize, honor, and appreciate the hard work, dedication, and excellence of our students in the field of academics. Our students have shown time and again that nothing can stop them in their relentless pursuits of excellence. And we at Brilliant are proud of the hard work and dedication shown by its students. Before we start, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take a few moments to introduce to you our esteemed guest of the day. We are honored and privileged to have with us today some of the distinguished guests who will grace the occasion with their presence and share their valuable insights and experience with us. Firstly, let us welcome Mr. Abraham Joseph. He is the Secretary of the Indian Cultural Center, a well-known personality for social service among the Indian community, and is also the General Manager of Al Sahamiya Products. May I request Ashraf sir to accompany the guest onto the dais, and our little star Anud Ashraf will now present a rose as a token of admiration. Thank you, Anud. Next, we have with us Mr. Muniappan Somasundaran, who is the president of the Qatar Tamiyar Sangam. He is a dedicated social activist and is constantly trying to uplift the blue-collar community in Qatar, and also involved in all social activities relating to the Indian community in Qatar. He is the planning engineer of CAFCO, Qatar. We welcome you, sir, onto the dais. And our little star, Annam Shakir, will now present a rose as a token of our respect. Thank you, Annam. We are honored to have among us some of our distinguished students who have been invited as special guests for today's academic function. Their achievement, leadership, and commitment to excellence truly embody the spirit of our institution. Please join me in welcoming them. We have with us Mr. Deep Chandra, who is an alumnus of Brilliant Qatar and was the best outgoing student in the MES Science stream in 2020. He graduated from Carnegie Mellon University, Qatar in 2024 with a Bachelor in Science majoring in Information System and in Computer Science. Since then, he works in Doha as a software engineer at UBS, one of the world's largest wealth management and financial institution, specializing in AI applications and full-stack development. He currently focuses on the topic of agentic AI. We welcome you, Deep, onto the dais. And our little Anud Ashraf will now present a rose as a token of our respect. Thank you, Anud. Next, we have with us Aditya Vivek, an ex-student of Brilliant Qatar who secured 95% in Grade 12 CBSE examination 2025 and is currently pursuing computer science at Carnegie Mellon University, Qatar, with 100% scholarship. Aditya Vivek represented Qatar at the International Scientific Physics Olympiad in Russia, where he received the Diamond Award and an honorable mention. He also secured Qatar #1 position at the International Youth Math Challenge and silver honor, placing him among the top 15% globally. Similarly, he secured Qatar #1 position at the International Astrophysics and Astronomy competition, placing him in the top 15% worldwide and earned a silver honor. He secured a score of 1500 out of 1600, that is 98th percentile for SAT. He's also a bronze awardee at the International Nuclear Science Olympiad held at Philippines. Aditya was also awarded the Proud of You Award by the Ministry of Education for his excellence in Mathematics Olympiad. He was a sole student to receive this award, which is a true testimony of his hard work and passion for the subject. We welcome you, Aditya. Malala Yousafzai, a Pakistani educationist and the youngest ever recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize, once said, "One child, one teacher, one book, one pen can change the world." We have with us one such shining example. Please join with me in welcoming the one and only, the visionary founder and director of Brilliant Group of Institution, Mr. Mohammad Ashraf, a leader and an inspiration whose passion and tireless efforts have illuminated the path of progress and uplifted the Indian community across the state of Qatar. We welcome you, sir. Now, I call upon Mr. Abraham Joseph to say a few words of motivation.
Brilliant Education Center Director, Ashraf Sir, Qatar Tamil Sangam President, Muniabaji, to youngsters and the parents, children, Assalamu alaikum, very good evening. When I stand here, I have two children, both are alumni of Brilliant Education Center. My elder daughter, she's working in Dubai, and my son working in Qatar. So in my experience, I think I should share my experience initially. Brilliant Education Center, the faculty, and especially Ashraf sir, they molded both of my children to a very reputed university in India. Maybe that way it helped them to get a good job. That's my experience. I don't want to share much more about that one. In this platform, I would like to extend my gratitude to the Ashraf sir and the entire faculty of Brilliant Education Center. Then the teachers. Even my children still remembering the names of the teachers of the Brilliant Education Center and the Ashraf sir, because that much they got the knowledge from the faculty of Brilliant. Dear children, first of all, I would like to congratulate all of you for your scoring excellent marks in grade 10. We know that your parents worked hard. After the job, maybe they dropped you in the brilliant institutions, wherever the institutions were. So you should be grateful to your parents, how much effort they are doing for your helping your education and all. In these days, we notice that the children always forget their parents. So, as a parent, my request is, in your heart, kept your father or mother forever. That's the only advice I want to given to the children. And also, now you have 2 more years. The 2 years will decide where you should go. So you should keep the same pace. You should work very hard, especially in studies. You have a lot of temptation, especially the social media and that type of gadgets will be there. But don't deviate from your education. In my experience, education only helped me to get any position in my life. So keep concentrating on your studies. Don't go away from that beautiful journey of education. As a parent, I would like to appreciate all the parents who are here because you are with your child in all the time after you are, you know that in Gulf countries we have to work very hard in our workplace. After that, even I'm also remembering, I just drop them. Sometimes I will sit in the car and wait there for them. So parents, be with your children in their education. About the Brilliant, I think same as the school, we are getting, or our children will getting the knowledge from the Brilliant. So always helping them to get admission in a reputed university. So in this opportunity, on behalf of Indian Culture Center, I would like to appreciate Ashraf sir and the faculty of the Brilliant Education Center for, gifting a good citizens to Qatar as well as to the India. This 14th, we already celebrate the Children's Day, remembering the birthday of our first Prime Minister, Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru. We know that he always felt that the future of India, depends on how the children be brought up. So that's why the Brilliant Education Center giving us a great gift to the Indian community, especially in Qatar, we notice that. So that's a hats off to the Ashraf sir and the entire faculty of Brilliant Education Center. So all the best, children. Work hard, study well. That's only my advice. Thank you very much. I'm closing my remarks. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for the words of encouragement. Next, I call upon Mr. Muniyappan Somasundaran to say a few words of enlightenment.
Good evening, Abraham ji. Good evening, Sir Ashraf sir. Good evening, children and parents. My daughter also studied in Brilliant Education. She is now doing MBBS in UK. I would like to say a few words about Brilliant Education Center. So Brilliant Education Center is a reason in Qatar to send a lot of children or students to India as a engineer and doctors in various highly reputed colleges, and they are sending lot of students to abroad also. The reason behind it, the system what they are having. So I personally experienced in Brilliant Education Center, they used to do very systematic coaching. So their faculties are doing excellent job, and they will take care of the student as their own children. So I know that I personally experienced, and they will follow with parents and everything. It is, they will not leave you alone, and it makes sure that our children are getting mark. Second one, I fully experienced the notes, how they are giving, whatever the possible question going to come in the exam, they are giving all the things in the notes. Please follow the notes, you will get it. For the student who were sitting here 10th standard, you did a lot of hard work and achieved good marks. So you established the pattern of study. Please do follow and you will get good marks in class 12 also, and you, by getting the good marks, you can able to achieve or otherwise reach where you wanted to reach in the education, future education, and it will be your profession also. So your life also will be decided in this 2 years. So I know that whenever we are getting, our children are getting 8th standard and going to 9th standard, we are, before my first daughter we used to search, but second daughter, it is very well established, it will come in our mind that Brilliant Education Center, only the center where we have to put our student and they will take care of it. So I know that parents are how much hardworking for next 2 years, and sleepless nights also. So all the very best to the student for your future education and career. And I congratulate all the student and proud parents for their dedication to achieve this particular milestone in the 10th standard. Please keep up your hard work and do well. Definitely you will reach your place in the class 12 and the future education. Thanks for the opportunity, sir, for attending this one. It is very inspiring for me also. All the very best to the student. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Now, I call upon Mr. Deep Chandra to say a few words about his experience in Brilliant.
Respected delegates, teachers, parents, students, and everyone present today. I'm honored to be here to share a few words with you. And a special thanks to Ashraf sir, who has, as part of Brilliant Education Center, invited me here today. They hold a special place in my life, as they were crucial in the final 2 years of my school, and in me getting where I am today. You see, I was known in school for my academic achievements, but the thing is, I hated studying. I loved learning, however, and when I joined Brilliant Education Center, it was a place where I could follow at my own pace and ask the teachers the most random questions, and they always focused on the understanding of the topics rather than just covering topics. My sister, about 6.5 years older than me, was part of their first batch of students as well. It's a bit strange to be a guest already when I've already barely been out of school. I don't have specific topics in mind, so I'll just shortly tell you about my last 7 years with the hope that it helps answer some of your own questions about the future. When I was in 11th grade, I chose math computer science as my stream, just because it seemed the kind of area where I could tinker and experiment and build things. I did not know whether it was the right choice, but I was sure I did not want bio or the other streams for some reason. And it turned out to be fun. In my 11th grade, an international competition was announced back then called the Conrad Challenge. And I and my friends participated in it despite my parents worrying that I should be focusing on my boards instead. Missed a lot of classes, and thanks to Brilliant, I was able to catch up every week in the tuitions, and we ended up succeeding in reaching the finals. We presented in London as well as Florida. It was a memorable milestone, and it changed the direction of my life. You see, during the 8 months of the competition, our coach, Noor Tabet, told me about the Qatar Foundation Grant Program. She encouraged me to apply to Carnegie Mellon University in Education City, where she taught. Long story short, after lots of preparations and 2 wait lists, they accepted me in their final round in the computer science major. There are many aspects to this story, but what I would like you to focus on is that the right people at the right time matter. This story, along with countless other incidents, have shown me again the value of respecting and investing in people. Value your mentors, your good friends, your teachers, and that value will come back right in your life in ways you couldn't have ever predicted. I then graduated from school, and that's when COVID happened. Life was a mess, and as a student, I couldn't help but feel crushed a bit. All this time, I looked forward to college life, but now it was all online. By the end of second year, I was starting to realize that computer science was getting too theoretical for me. I wanted to build things and code websites. Turns out there was this lesser known major called information systems. My parents had never heard of it, and they were very skeptical about it, including me. But I knew that if I continued on the path I would end up as a very sad computer science graduate. I had to take a leap of faith, and from third year, I switched to information systems, keeping computer science as a minor. Looking back, best decision of my life. But while doing it, trust me, I kept thinking, am I ruining my life with this decision? We cannot control certain aspects of life, but I want you to remember the aspects you can. Changing subjects mid-college feels radical, and so will many other decisions in life. But don't be afraid to make an educated guess and take a chance in something new. So that's my takeaways for you as you venture out onwards in the ever more uncertain future that lies ahead. I hope you can experiment and can take control of your life, your story. And I hope you make time for remembering all those who have helped you along the way. I end my speech by thanking my parents, my sister, my friends, and my teachers in their immeasurable contribution to be the foundations of my life. Thank you, everyone, and congratulations, students.
Thank you, Deep, for the words of encouragement. Now, next, I call upon Mr. Aditya Vivek to share his experiences at Brilliant.
So, good evening to one and all present here. I haven't really prepared much to speak, but here's a few points that I'd like to say. So the very first thing I'd like to say is I am at this university literally only because of the support of Brilliant Qatar and then, of course, the school. I think in my 12th grade, I had missed about 50% of my classes because of all those competitions I took part in. I think there was a pretty long list of awards. So because of that, I really wasn't able to attend a lot of classes. And just because of Brilliant support, I was pretty confident that I could go for all these competitions, attend them, and then even come back confidently that these things will be covered and then re-taught to me. Like my teachers are present right over here. They taught me all the topics once I came back from all those countries. It was a little difficult because I had like only 2 or 3 months to prepare for the boards, but I feel like that was more than enough considering all the videos, the notes, and many other different sorts of ways they supported me. So yeah, I'd like to give, although I'm just a year or two elder than most of you over here, just a few points of support over here. So the main thing that you got to focus on within the next 2 years would be prioritization, I'd say. Like instead of saying you just have to focus on academics, I'd say you'll have to decide what your trajectory is moving forward. Like, I think most of you guys within 11th or 12th will switch into either two paths, which would be either going abroad to the US or the UK or any other country to say, or like taking part in exams like the JEE or NEET. So for the former pathway, I'd say academics is definitely important, but taking part in extracurricular things like Olympiads, research, like Conrad Challenge, any other robotics, anything. Like anything that's not part of your CBSE curriculum will like have a lot of impact on your application. And for the latter, if you're taking part in JEE or NEET, I'd say focus completely on academics, and Brilliant definitely has got you covered in that part. They give you a lot of mock tests. I still have bundles of mock tests, and then a lot of CBSE notes, which really helped me a lot. And then I'd say you can make use of the video resources that they provide. As far as I remember, they have this website named M+, wherein it has all the recorded lectures, the notes. They call it DPPs, daily practice problems for certain chapters. So that's going to help you guys a lot for 11th and 12th. And then two more things that they helped me a lot with. Letters of recommendations. I know it's a little bit too early to tell you guys since you guys just finished 10th grade, but you'll have to start preparing for your essays and your letters of recommendations pretty soon because time's going to fly within the next 2 years because you're going to be doing many things together. So I'd say you can speak to your teachers before and then tell them that you want to you want to go to which pathway if you're going to the US or the UK. So just inform them before and tell them, I need these letters of recommendations, help with this and that. They're going to keep that in mind and they're going to support you so much. All I'm going to tell, they're going to support you throughout the next 2 years completely. And then one last thing I'd like to say is, make sure you keep a calendar with the deadlines on it. You do not want to miss out on an application just because you missed the deadline. So that's a very important thing to keep mind in, because I believe I missed a few deadlines, which costed me pretty heavily, I'd say. But I just want to tell that to you guys so that you guys don't make the same mistake. So I think those are almost all the points that I'd like to cover. And of course, I'd like to thank all the teachers over here. And of course, Ashraf sir for inviting me and all the chief guests present here. So, and of course, my parents, my dad, my mom, they helped me a lot throughout this whole process. So that's about it for my speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Aditya Vivek, for the words of encouragement. Next, I call upon Aditya Vivek's father, Mr. Srinath Vivek, to share his insight and experience with Brilliant.
Good evening, everybody. I'm so glad to see the hall to be entirely filled up. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate one and everybody sitting here, especially the students who have really excelled in their class 10 exams. A big applause for you. It's really wonderful. I guess you need to have a fantastic, the achievement that you have made by coming here to participate in this particular program. It's a wonderful experience. Frankly speaking, 2 years back, I was sitting like any of you there with a lot of things in mind. As parents, we keep thinking, what do we do? What step do we take? Where will my child go? Which line is he interested in? He or she is interested in? And, and the fear factor of sending him abroad, sending him elsewhere. So these are a lot of questions as a parent that we have in mind. And today you've seen 2 examples here, which is absolutely realistic, a fact here, because of their hard work and their sincere approach towards education. Now, as a parent, we try to give everything, whatever best that we want to from our side. But ultimately, it is the student who has to do the exercise. But I would like to say here, as Aditya mentioned very clearly, despite the fact that he was traveling to different countries for these, different competitions, the unwavering support that we got from the teachers of Brilliant, hats off to them, sir. Fantastic, fantastic. It was unbelievable. He used to travel, he used to come back at night, and even midnight, believe me, he used to text on WhatsApp, and he used to get answers instantly. So that kind of commitment from the teachers is hats off to them. So this is what motivates the student to really take the next level of challenge. If the teacher wouldn't respond, I don't think so he would be really keen on taking the next step. So that I really appreciate. And as he rightly said, because he had missed so many classes, it was really required that he has to have a backup. Now this backup support was provided through all the online sessions and the videos that he had gone through. If that weren't there, I don't think so he would have been really performed. So, okay, the decision of getting into the program here in Qatar was totally his and with our guidance. So as parents, I feel that all the parents sitting here, we have taken the right decision of putting the child in Brilliant. I'm just not saying this to flatter Ashraf sir, but the kind of coaching, we have live examples here. Both the parents sitting in the dais have their children. Even I've got my child studying here. So yes, one thing in mind, teachers will offer you abundance of notes, your curriculum, but it is for the student to ensure that he does everything. Please do not miss out on the assignments. Irrespective of the pressure that you have, ensure that the assignments are being submitted. And the other thing is, once you submit an assignment, please ensure that you talk to your teacher and get the feedback. That's very important, because all of us are not perfect. We do miss out on many things which are very small, but has an impact on the final result. So I please request you all parents to have a chat with your teachers, talk to them. All of us have our own weaknesses and strengths, but ensure that the weaknesses keep on, getting minimized. That is possible once you interact with the teachers. I think I would like to make it brief here. Yes, you are in the right direction, you are in the right track, you are with the right people, and at the right time, as Deep said. So that being the case, please ensure that you have, keep a track of your child's education in terms of talking to your teachers. That will really reduce your burden of your next step of next action. So I wish you all the best. Please keep continuing the good work that you have done. And I hope that not two, we'll have a couple of them, maybe 10 people sitting here after 2 years, to give more examples of what they have achieved. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir. I request Ashru sir and the guests to please take their seats down. I now call upon the Director of Brilliant Group of Institution, Ashraf Sir, to present the annual report of 2024-2025.
Respected guest of the day, Abraham sir, Maniappan sir, Deep, Aditya Vivek and his father, dear parents, meritorious students, good evening to all of you. Assalamu alaikum. We have already conducted a prize distribution ceremony, award function for our grade 12 achievers before the vacation. I think it was attended by almost more than 100 plus meritorious students, and we thought we will conduct 10 separately because otherwise the 2 reason one, the program will be too long and you will be getting bored. And when I conduct 10 standard, I thought it should be an informative session also, more than taking an award and going home. So I just want to share my experience. First of all, before that, I would like to congratulate all the students and their proud parents who are present here today to receive the award, and wish you good luck in the upcoming CBSE board examination in the 2026. 2027, I think you will be writing the board examination. See, I'm into Qatar for almost now 2002, I mean almost 23 years is completed. And you have seen Deep is with me when he was very small. And during the course of time, we have guided thousands of students into prestigious universities in India and abroad. And many of you may be looking for admission to various universities in India and abroad after your completion of 12th standard. So dear parents, you should think all this thing right now. Don't delay. The only place where you can get admission after 12th standard result is India. And if you want to get India in any of the prestigious university, you have to start preparing now, whether it is NEET or JEE. These are the 2 options for getting, or QET if it is humanities. So if you are preparing for that one, you must be day and night preparing right now. And if you are looking for foreign universities, yes, your time is already late. You need to apply for SAT. I think we have a couple of students and parents who already wrote SAT and got 1,400, 1,500. And some of them maybe UCAT, you have only 2 options once in a year. I think it is already, this year it is
First 2026 is over, now 2026 will be yet to come. So please plan all this thing right now. If any kind of assistance and guidance you can take from the schools where you are studying, or if it is with us, Brilliant, you can reach us, we can help you, all these things. So I just wanted to the parents, for your information, see, every year, normally what I can say is, I talk based on data. I don't, any orientation which you may be attended, I talk based on data. I don't come here and bluff something. So, what I normally see is, in 10th standard we give awards for almost 100 students. When it comes to 12th standard, we cannot see many of the faces which we already given in 10th standard, and some new faces will be coming up. So, it is not, you need to put your day and night effort to keep up your grades in 12th, because 10th is different and 12th is different. Let it be an informative session also. Instead of taking, I will just give you what happened in 2025. It is already done in the video, but some of you may not be seen. What is happened in the last 2 years of 2025 CBSE board examination. And I will, so this is our 10th, already you all are here. We don't want to go much about this one. We have more than 111 students who got A1 and 123 students who got A1 in science. Unfortunately, we are giving only 90 students only here, and still there is a lot of students which supposed to be included. Today morning also many parents called me, so we have got also 90 plus in many subjects, but you did not include. So we have put some criteria to reduce the number to less than 100. Now, see, what is the marks of A1 is 1 by 8 of 100. That means out of 100 students, 12.5 students will be given A1 in one subject. And A2 is 1 by 8 of the rest, 10.86. That means total 23 students will be awarded A1 and A2 out of 100 students. So 1 lakh students is writing mean 23,000 students will be given A1 and A2 in 10th standard. You all are coming out of 100, you are one among the 12. So, you need to understand that one. Second thing, when you talk about in 10th standard, what is the A1 mark normally? What is A1 mark in math? 90? Yeah, 92. In science? 90 or 90 plus, 95 I can say, maybe 92, 93. Anyway, it never comes below 90 in any year. But in last 2 years of 12th standard result, I can show you what happened. See, in mathematics, A1 mark is 86 out of 100 in 12th math. Out of that, 20 mark is practical. So if a child is getting 66 marks, he will be awarded A1. That means out of 100 children, 12.5 children got above 66 marks out of 80 in the 2025 board examination. Then, this is 85, A2. 85 marks is A2. Now you can see, 75 is A2. This is what I wanted to tell you, the parents. That means, a child is got 55 marks in theory, he's got A2. So how many children got above 55 marks out of 100? 100 children, 23 children got in the board examination above 55 marks in theory in the board examination. So that is what I said to you. I always talk something really not discouraging to make you aware. Like you have seen, Aditya Vivek father was sitting in an orientation there. Actually, he was not studied in this 10th standard in this school. He shifted from some school to this school and took our integrated program, and we have justified it by giving him all the support what is required. So, this is what I wanted to tell you, the parents. Only 23 children got above 55 marks in the 2025 board examination in mathematics. And then, see, in physics, this is physics, yeah, physics. You see, what are the A1 marks? What are the A1 mark in physics? Just an eye-opener for you, 83 marks. Out of 100. So what are the theory marks? 53. The best children, that means out of 100 children, 12 children got above 53 marks out of 70 in the 2025 board examination. Now, 51 is A2. 51 is A2. That means even if you lose 19 marks, you will be awarded A2. Now you see, alarming thing, 44 marks if you get in theory, physics, you will be getting A2. That means only 23 children got above 44 marks out of 70 in 2025 board examination. So this is just to make you aware, and because you will work hard, I know. It's just to eye-open for the parents also. Because I know many parents who booked admission for different universities, but the result came, cutoff was 90%, work mark, no marks, then seats is lost, or the money is lost, many things happened. See, in chemistry, 59, that means 89 is A1, still it is below 90. 52 is A2 out of 70, that means the best children are getting 52 marks out of 70. So some of you may got little less in the 11th standard, so you may be worried. So you don't want to worry, if it is above, there is a difficulty, you need to come up with a lot of hard work. Now, see, this is the average, I already explained, I don't want to waste much time. Now we have placed, this is where we stand. We have placed 116 students in chemistry with 90% above, or A1. 113 children in physics with A1. And 77 children in physics with A1 in 2025 board examination, which include the toppers of most of the schools. And also in accountancy, we are back the first 4-5 toppers in accountancy with Qatar toppers with Rachel ma'am. And this is what we have done in our 2025 board examination. This is the highlight of grade 12. And the deserving candidate, see, I'm not saying that I can make everyone 90%. If you're a good child, if you're ready to work with us, we know how to prepare for the exam, what's going to come in the exam, and whether you are ready to learn or not, because things are getting complicated. We teach you everything what is required, but some of you can take it, some of you cannot, because depending on your distraction, your potential, etc. But we know how the CBSE is evolving the examination. It is completely evolving. This year also will be same, because 50% is competency-based examination. Now this is the Qatar school toppers of science stream, 96, 97, rank 3, rank 2, rank 1, 2, 3, 4 in commerce, and 1, 2, 1, etc. And CBSE 12 school toppers, 96, 95, and accountancy toppers, 99, 99. They are the toppers of Qatar. And physics, 96, 95, 95. If I directly see all this thing, you will tell, oh, 90s, everyone can score. Now you see now how these children are different from others. Now, this is the chemistry toppers. I think 2 pages is there, 100, 100, 100. There is a lot of children with 100. I think 2 of them are from this MESIS. And mathematics, 99. You can see mathematics Qatar topper. I want to share you very funny thing. She took mathematics symbol for a joke. For what course she is going? Naturopathy. She is a Qatar topper in mathematics. I was teaching her in Brilliant. She's a quiet child. Just come to the class, take the note. Not referring too many Adi Sharma, that book, this book. Just follow the note, what we give. Just give the assignment, what they give. Cool. No need to worry because her target is not engineering. And she's the topper. So when we lose marks, we worried so much about so many things. If you're worried about, just focus on things by guidance, what is the teachers are giving. So that just wanted to highlight. So getting 98 or 99 in an exam, like last year board exam, it was something we need to appreciate all these children. And we have done a good function last year and this recently. Biology toppers, accountancy toppers. Yeah, So we have done around 31 admission into NIT last year. In IIITs 5, NSUT 1, other prestigious university in India 15, foreign universities that include top universities like Carnegie Mellon and Purdue or all these things. We are not included any other universities. And medical admission in MBBS in India 23, MBBS in abroad 13, other degree admissions is 10. And these are the details of NIT Trichy, Warangal, and engineering for foreign university, Carnegie Mellon, Penn State, University of Purdue, Arizona, and University USA, University of New Mexico, it's Pilani, Embry-Riddle University. So these are the top universities which is included, Government Medical College, Amritsar. So in NEET, okay, it will be a little challenging, but still they all qualified NEET, the qualifying NEET marks, the only 55% of the children is qualifying NEET out of 100% last year, every year approximately, and the qualifying children, then only they can do MBBS. So many of them maybe not got into merit, the 600 plus, because 600 plus majority will be coming from 650 and all will be coming from repeaters batch. They are studying along with the CBSE, NEET and everything. So still they managed admission in all the universities. So medical admission for universities, University of St. Lancashire, and so the top university, we are not much low grade universities not included. So Brilliant, we have doing an integrated program in this school. This is the third program what we can say. We have all these achievements are not from in our different centers, including Alcor, Doha and Wakra and all. Now we have a third program that is Brilliant integrated program which is happening in this school, MESIS, and the 2 batches has gone out, and recently we started in RPS also. So what is the difference between the integrated program from others and Brilliant is, we take 70 or 60 children, we place everyone. And we do a screening of what we get. We take everyone, we train them, we make them, everyone successful. Instead of taking, giving a result of 40,000 children or 20,000 children or 10,000 children and showcasing a few results, we don't have that many children. We have very limited children. We try to make everyone successful. So, and this is a report which is recently I got from CBSE. There you can see that 12th averages. Yeah, here. CBSE average is here. CBSE board average. And where foreign school average. And this is the average of the same school where we are standing now, MESIS. I think, see, last 2 years, the school average in MESIS where we are running the integrated program is 84.5%. It is the highest in Qatar and it is almost the highest in the Middle East. We are 4%. We are just 4% below the Middle East highest average. And this is a CBSE report. And every school will be getting. So you can see, mathematics central board CBSE average is 57% only. 57% the CBSE average in grade 12. And physics is 62% and chemistry is 64%. Remember, all this include the 30-mark practical also. So this is the success story of Brilliant. So this is the see, I showcased all the 60 or 65 students who enroll in my integrated program right now in this MES, not showcasing only one child or two child, everyone who enrolled. So we are able to place everyone in top universities. And remember, there are children who just got 60% or 70% in 10th standard. There are children who just failed, who failed in the annual examination of CBSE, in the school exam. Still we motivate them to get the best. So, and the first child came from India here to take the DASA scheme, the DASA admission, and everyone. And see, Aditya is here, Rehan is there, Sai Ligit and all, I think we have struggled him to make. Yes, Aditya, he was failing continuously. And then we have Manish Khanna, This all are, we have struggled to make them into the stream in 11th. But 12th, at the end, we know how to make them a 80 or 90 percentage. And then, this is all the complete students. Steve, I think he's doing in Georgia MBBS still. He passed and got admission. And then, this is the 20, okay, now I think 2023 is already done. And we have developed recently a portal which is open for all the students of 12th standard now who are with us in 11th standard. A portal which is mainly developed when we are in 11th standard, we face a lot of challenges. Like Aditya, he goes for so many competition. He asks for compensation class. How many compensation class I can give? 1 or 2 or 10 I can give. If every day he goes, every day come back as compensation, then we sat together. So we decided we need to develop something which overcome this task. So we made a portal which is par with any competent institution in India where you can get the quality classes of all the subject of physics, chemistry, mathematics, bit by bit, topic by topic, chapter by chapter. All the videos are recorded by 20 minute, 20 minute, 20 minute. Anyone can, it's almost completing by this year because it was a huge task. Some of the subject we finished last year and gave him chemistry completely because 9 chapters. Physics is 14 chapters. So it is, with quality content, if you want to develop, it is taking time. So everything is there where you can, and I can go to online and everything, but just can you, all the videos will be high quality, and 12th standard I think we almost completed, physics, chemistry is completed because physics and all, we need animations and all. So anyone who wants this facility, and I can tell you if you are a talented child, you can learn physics and chemistry and math without going to school. Weekly 2-3 days you go to school, sit at home, practice this one and do MCQ, or if you are preparing for NEET or JEE, and if you are preparing for foreign university, sit and prepare your essays and this thing, but not officially. You can take 1 or 2 days, sit and anyway, you will not, you will be, even the normal classroom, teachers cannot do a classes which is equivalent to this way. All the subjects, physics, chemistry and maths will be there. So this is actually a Lens formula which is studied in 10th standard. So I think this facility is available to all the students of Brilliant for next year. The reason why we built is, of course, the school is happening only for 180 days in a year. Children need quality content for 360 days. So you can avail this 360 days if you are sick, if you missed a class, if you are going to Umrah or somewhere outside the country. So at any way, you always have a resources at your fingertip. Only thing you must be, I think here everybody is serious. So you can make use of all these things, and all the contents are coming in this quality. And the reason, the difference is, when you go to any brands in India, you will have some Hindi, some English, some NEET, some JEE. This is 2 portal. One will be completely CBSE aligned. One is completely NEET and JEE aligned. And NEET, I think, we have completely recorded the MCQs of the complete chapter. So this all will be useful only for top students who are self-motivated students. And most of our students last year utilized this one to get this great success, because whenever most of the children look for some resources when they're near the exam, I can say they will be watching YouTube. When you type in YouTube, hundreds of videos will come. Which one you will watch? And next time when you watch, something else. So you will be getting a well-organized content in our, and this all included in our packages without any increase in the fees. The fees which I'm taking from you is the one which I'm started in 2002. It is 350 real or 400 real in the same thing. All will be including a lot of additions. So, okay, so I'll be winding up all these things. Yeah. So, by saying all these things, thank you very much. And hopefully we'll be looking a great result in 2025, but 26 and 27, and trying to add more facilities into to the parents in coming years. And at the end, I would like to congratulate all the students and parents who taken the time and to attend the function. Also, without congratulating the team of teachers. You have seen a big team behind this great success, and though we have a very limited areas of Qatar, within the Qatar, what we can do best, we are trying our best, and with your complete support and request your continued support in coming years. And we can give a big round of applause to all the teachers who are really worked their day and night to make this, your children, successful, and also the supporting staff. We have equal number of teachers and equal number of supporting staff, because without support staff, it is editing videos, creating question paper, a lot. So equal number of teachers, and they're also put their day and night always to make sure that the institute is not going down, always because competitive with all aspects. Thank you very much, and thank you, dear children.
Thank you very much, sir. The achievements reflect your strategy, leadership, and commitment to excellence. The medico teacher tells, the good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, the great teacher inspires. William Arthur Ward. Today, we gather here not only to celebrate the achievement, but to honor the heart behind the achievement, our teachers. The role of teachers in academics is central and multifaceted. They are the architects of our mind and foundation of academic success. And with great respect and heartfelt admiration, we will be honoring the pillars of our institution, our senior teachers whose unwavering dedication, profound knowledge, and lifelong commitment to academic excellence have shaped countless lives. Ladies and gentlemen, please join with us to felicitate these torchbearers of wisdom and excellence. The following teachers were already felicitated in the earlier function as they are teaching grade 10, 11, and 12. Mr. Danesh, Mr. Santosh, and Mr. Ali Fazil. May I call upon our guest, Mr. Abraham Joseph, and Ashraf sir to do the honors. I invite Mr. Sunir Babu and Mr. Dikesh, who is teaching grade 11, grade 12, NEET, and JE, to receive the memento as they were out of Qatar during the academic function held for grade 12. Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Now, I invite Mr. Sudhir to come and receive the memento. Mr. Amrit. Mr. Fazil. Mr. Naushad. Mr. Sujit. Thank you, Abraham, sir. May I now call upon our guest, Mr. Muniyappan Somasundaran and Ashraf, sir, to do the honors. May I invite Mr. Sibin, Mr. Niaz, Mrs. Jisha, Mr. Firoz, Mr. Jay Krishnan, hearty congratulations to you all teachers on this well-deserved honor. Ladies and gentlemen, we have now come to the most awaited part of the ceremony, the award presentation. We will now honor and appreciate the hard work, dedication, and excellence of our students in the field of academics. We are delighted to celebrate the remarkable achievements of our students who has excelled in the CBSE Grade 10 board examination for the academic year 2024-2025. The performance of the students has been really commendable, and the senior management and faculty of Brilliant is proud of the achievements of our students. We will be honoring our students by presenting them with a memento. A total of 91 students showcased exceptional problem-solving skills by scoring 90% above, and 111 students scored A1 in mathematics, and in science, 123 students excelled by achieving an impressive A1. Getting a centum was next to impossibility a few years back, but the present generation has proved it wrong. We have with us today few students who have scored a centum in various subjects, and we would like to felicitate them for exceeding the expectation. I invite our our respected Ashu sir and our guest Mr. Abraham Joseph to honor our students. And I would like to start by felicitating Class 10 toppers who have secured a centum. Let us welcome Angel Sabu of Birla Public School, who secured a centum in science and a stellar 99 out of 100 in mathematics with an overall aggregate of 99%. She also secured A1 in all subjects, first rank holder in Birla Public School, third rank holder in the state of Qatar, and she holds the 5th rank in GCC. Congratulations, Angel. Next, we have with us Atharva Gupta of DPS Monarch, who secured a centum in mathematics with an overall aggregate of 92.8%. Congratulations, Atharva. Mayuka Girish of MES secured a centum in mathematics with an aggregate of 94.2%. Sanskruti Dude of DPS secured a centum in mathematics, 94 in science with an aggregate of 97% and A1 in all subjects. Unfortunately, she is not able to come. I call upon Sibin sir to collect the memento on her behalf. Sara Jamil Sahid of DMIS secured 95 in mathematics, 98 in science, an aggregate of 96.8%. She is also the first rank holder of DMIS. Unfortunately, she is also not able to come. I call upon Mr. Fazil sir to collect the memento. Hana Saidu Ahmed of RPS secured 99 in mathematics, 98 in science, and an aggregate of 98.4%. She also secured A1 in all subjects and is the third rank holder in RPS. Samiksha Bora of Loyola School secured 93 in mathematics, 98 in science, and an aggregate of 97%. She also secured A1 in all subjects, second rank holder in Loyola Indian School. Yugandhra of DPS Monarch secured 90 in mathematics, 97 in science, and an aggregate of 97%. She also secured A1 in all subjects and is the school topper of DPS Monarch. Labib Salim of BPS secured 93 in maths, 97 in science, and an aggregate of 98.4%. He also secured A1 in all subjects. He is the third rank holder of Birla Public School. Ananya Nishant of BPS secured 99 in maths, 99 in science, and an aggregate of 98%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. I repeat, Ananya Nishant of BPS secured 99 in maths, 99 in science, and an aggregate of 98%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. May I request Mr. Sudhir Singh to collect the memento on her behalf. Congratulations, students, for your excellent performance. Thank you, Abraham, sir, for honoring our students. I now invite our guest, Mr. Muniyappan Somasundaran, to honor our students. Sandra Sajeev of BPS secured 99 in maths, 98 in science, and an aggregate of 97.6%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. Adila Bahadin of BPS secured 96 in maths, 95 in science, and an aggregate of 97%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. Adinath Ajit Kumar of BPS secured 99 in mathematics, 95 in science, with an aggregate of 96.8%. He also secured A1 in all subjects. Utkarsha Vakre of Olive International School secured 96 in mathematics, 94 in science, and an aggregate of 96.8%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. Parents, please note, if your ward is not present, you can come and collect the memento on their behalf. Shiti Kasture of BPS secured 94 in mathematics, 95 in science, and an aggregate of 96.7%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. Pranav Pradeep, I repeat, Shiti Kasture of BPS secured 94 in mathematics, 95 in science, an aggregate of 96.7%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. May I request Mr. Sujit to collect the memento on her behalf. Pranav Pradeep Nair of DPS secured 97 in mathematics, 98 in science, and an aggregate of 96.6%. He also secured A1 in all subjects. Vishnu Prasad of Akis secured 98 in science and an aggregate of 96.6%. He also secured A1 in all subjects. Alia Mazar Khan of BPS secured 95 in mathematics, 95 in science, and an aggregate of 96.2%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. Pranav Suresh of SIS secured 98 in mathematics, 98 in science, and an aggregate of 96.1%. He also secured A1 in all subjects. May I request Mr. Sibin sir to collect the memento on Pranav's behalf. Ananya Roslyn Matthias of BPS secured 93 in mathematics, 97 in science, and an aggregate of 96%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. Congratulations to all the students for your excellent performance. Thank you, sir, for honoring our students. I now invite our special guest of the day, Mr. Deep Chandra, to do the honors. Kirtana Suresh Babu of BPS secured 96 in science and an aggregate of 95.8%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. He also secured A1 in all subjects. Sai Meghna of BPS secured 97 in mathematics, 95 in science, and an aggregate of 95.8%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. Anik Kumar Das of DPS secured 91 in mathematics, 98 in science, and an aggregate of 95.6%. He also secured A1 in all subjects. Dvijesh Balamara of Pearl Podar secured 91 in mathematics, 96 in science, and an aggregate of 95.3%. He also secured A1 in all subjects. Neha Mercy Lijo of BPS secured 96 in mathematics, 94 in science, and an aggregate of 95.2%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. Jyoti Suryanarayan of DPS secured 98 in mathematics, 92 in science, and an aggregate of 95.2%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. Janki Nandan of Bhavan secured 92 in mathematics, 97 in science, and an aggregate of 95%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. Mohammad Izyan of MES secured 98 in mathematics, 93 in science, and an aggregate of 95%. He also secured an A1 in all subjects. Mahavya Falke of BPS secured 99 in mathematics, an aggregate of 95%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. Ashlyn Tarthwittle of BPS secured 95 in mathematics and an aggregate of 94.8%. He also secured A1 in all subjects. Congratulations, students, for your excellent performance. Thank you, Deep, for honoring our students. I invite Master Aditya Vivek to do the honors. Afra of RPS secured 93 in mathematics, 93 in science, and an aggregate of 94.6%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. Minaha Asam of BPS secured 91 in mathematics, 95 in science, and an aggregate of 94.5%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. Vidhi Sadar of DPS Monarch secured 95 in science and an aggregate of 93.8%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. May I request Mr. Jibish to collect the memento on her behalf. Farid Ahmed Shah of DPS secured 90 in mathematics, 90 in science, and an aggregate of 93.6%. He also secured A1 in all subjects. Harsh Rajesh of DPS secured 91 in mathematics, 90 in science, and an aggregate of 93.4%. He also secured A1 in all subjects. Thank you, Aditya, for doing the honors. May I call Aditya's father, Mr. Srinath Vivek, to do the honors. Harun Munir of DPS secured 93 in mathematics, 90 in science, and an aggregate of 93%. He also secured A1 in all subjects. Abhijit Reddy of BPS secured 97 in mathematics, 92 in science, and an aggregate of 92.67%. He also secured A1 in all subjects. Abhijit Reddy. May I request Sibin sir to collect his memento on his behalf. Mariam Mustafa of RPS secured 95 in science and an aggregate of 92.6%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. Arohi Paresh of Akis secured 95 in science and an aggregate of 92.2%. She also secured A1 in all subjects. May I request Mr. Sudhir Singh to collect the memento on her behalf. Chris Kumar of MES secured 97 in mathematics, 95 in science, and an aggregate of 90.6%. He also secured A1 in all subjects. Arav Rajgopal of DPS Monarch secured 92 in mathematics, 94 in science. He also secured A1 in all subjects. Congratulations, students, for your excellent performance. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. May I now invite our guest, Mr. Abraham Joseph, to do the honors of our students. Pranav Sai of DPS secured 97 in mathematics, 95 in science, and an aggregate of 98%. Requesting all parents and students to remain till the end as we have a photo section. Pranav K. Binod of RPS secured 94 in mathematics, 97 in science, and an aggregate of 97%. Sandra Ann Sibin of BPS secured 94 in mathematics, 94 in science, and an aggregate of 96.6%. Mohammad Hidayat of MES secured 95 in mathematics and an aggregate of 96.2%. Shrija Bhattacharya of BPS secured 98 in mathematics, 94 in science, and an aggregate of 95.6%. Tarun Krishnan of DPS secured 98 in mathematics, 91 in science, and an aggregate of 95.4%. Jerome Burgess of BPS secured 96 in mathematics and an aggregate of 95%.
Parents, we will be having a group photo of all the children after finishing this one. So kindly wait, and definitely it will end quickly. Another 30 minutes maximum.
Sabrina Afrin of MES secured 94 in mathematics, 96 in science, and an aggregate of 94.8%. Zubin D'Souza of DPS secured 96 in science and an aggregate of 94.8%. Minal Khatija of BPS secured 96 in science and an aggregate of 94.6%. Nohin Philip Matthews of BPS secured 94 in mathematics, 94 in science, and an aggregate of 94.6%. Dashna Pratap of DPS secured 96 in mathematics, 93 in science, and an aggregate of 94.6%. Rohit Cherian of Ideal Indian School secured 93 in mathematics, 91 in science, and an aggregate of 94.2%. Sri Nanda of BPS secured 97 in mathematics and an aggregate of 94.2%. Aditya Sailesh Kumar of BPS secured 94 in mathematics, 91 in science, and an aggregate of 94%. Congratulations, students, for your excellent performance. Thank you, sir, for doing the honors. I request our guest, Mr. Muniyappan Somasundaran, to honor our students. Annam Ariba of DPS secured 95 in science and an aggregate of 94%. I request Mr. Sujit to collect the memento on her behalf. Mohammad Rehan of BPS secured 97 in mathematics and an aggregate of 94%. Sakshi Nair of RPS secured 92 in mathematics, 97 in science, and an aggregate of 94%. Sinan Ashraf of BPS secured 97 in mathematics, 94 in science, and an aggregate of 94%. Viplav Yadav of Akis secured 99 in science and an aggregate of 94%. May I request Sudhir Singh sir to collect the memento on his behalf. Arman Mohapatra of DPS secured 95 in mathematics and an aggregate of 94%. Nayat Kaden Pinto of DPS secured 90 in mathematics, 92 in science and an aggregate of 94%. Jacob Xavier of DPS secured 92 in mathematics, 94 in science and an aggregate of 93.8%. Sriram Ramesh Babu of DPS secured 95 in mathematics, 91 in science and an aggregate of 93.8%. May I request Mr. Jibi sir to collect the memento on his behalf. Syed Ayan of BPS secured 99 in mathematics, 90 in science and an aggregate of 93.8%. Durga Balraj of DMIS secured 91 in mathematics, 97 in science and an aggregate of 93.8%. Jasania of SIS secured 93 in mathematics, 93 in science and an aggregate of 93.6%. Shriyant Patnaik of BPS secured 95 in science and an aggregate of 93.5%. May I request Mr. Sudhir sir to collect the memento on his behalf. Alanjeet of RPS secured 98 in mathematics and an aggregate of 93.4%. Arjun Vinod of Olive International School secured 98 in mathematics and an aggregate of 93.4%. Congratulations, students, for your excellent performance. Thank you, sir, for honoring our students. May I request Mr. Deep Chandra to do the honors. Vismit Vinod Kumar of Noble International School secured 91 in mathematics, 92 in science and an aggregate of 93.4%. Umaiza Ahmed of RPS secured 99 in mathematics, 94 in science and an aggregate of 93.2%. Aditya Tatamat of BPS secured 91 in mathematics, 91 in science and an aggregate of 93%. Pranav Rajiv of Olive International School secured 95 in mathematics and an aggregate of 93%. Shivani Sagar of BPS secured 91 in mathematics, 90 in science and an aggregate of 93%. Devyanshi Pandey of DPS Monarch secured 92 in mathematics, 91 in science, and an aggregate of 93%. Jacob Joseph of DPS secured 97 in mathematics, 92 in science, and an aggregate of 93%. Joseph Joshi of BPS secured 95 in mathematics, 90 in science, and an aggregate of 93.2%. Anirudh of DPS secured 95 in science and an aggregate of 92.6%. Fadila Zainab of Olive International School secured 92 in mathematics, 92 in science, and an aggregate of 92.4%. Congratulations to all the students for your excellent performance. Thank you, Deep, for honoring our students. I request Master Aditya Vivek to do the honors. Sean Ethan of DPS secured 94 in mathematics, 95 in science, and an aggregate of 91.4%. Prayatna Atish Gail of BPS secured 95 in mathematics and an aggregate of 91.2%. Prayatna. Amirtha Lakshmi of DPS secured 96 in mathematics and an aggregate of 91.08%. Mohammad Abdul of DMIS secured 91 in mathematics, 91 in science, and an aggregate of 91.02%. Nada Falak of DPS secured 97 in mathematics and an aggregate of 91%. Akib Ahmed secured 92 in mathematics, 90 in science, and an aggregate of 90.4%. Nada Falak. Akim Eber of RPS secured 92 in mathematics, 90 in science, and an aggregate of 90.4%. Mohammad Isgan of DPS secured 95 in mathematics and an aggregate of 90%. Uday Shukla of BPS secured 91 in mathematics and 92 in science. Urja Ghosh of DMIS secured 99 in mathematics. Neha of MES secured 96 in science. Congratulations to all the students for your excellent performance. Thank you, Aditya, for honoring our students. Congratulations to all our winners tonight. Your hard work and dedication are truly appreciated, and we are proud to have you as part of our institution. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our award ceremony for tonight. It has been an honor to recognize the exceptional achievements of our talented students. I call upon Mr. Arun Kumar to propose the vote of thanks.
We have a photo session after this one, vote of thanks. And also, I just wanted to, if I forgot to one more thing, Aditya has secured a 100% scholarship, and that scholarship amounts to how much? $80,000 per year into 4, $325,000 scholarship. And when first they met me, they were very much into the India for IIT or this one. But okay, by considering the rank of the universities and the difficulties also, we tried. I told him, keep both options. We will try. If scholarship is there, you can go to foreign university. Deep is also got 90% scholarship. I think he paid peanuts in Carnegie Mellon with 80,000. I think almost he also got a scholarship of more than almost 300,000 USD per in the whole course. So, dear students, many of you are capable of getting scholarship in the best universities in the world, and we can give you all the guidance. And I think all of you may be aware of Common App, where you can place more than one application to more than 1,000 universities. You can shortlist certain universities and come to us. We will provide you. If it is with us, we can provide you, or we can guide you to get the recommendation letters and everything from different schools. But this all start in the next year. In September, the window will be open. So you need to finish it before November, I think. November it will be closing. So don't wait. Start preparing for SAT, IELTS, CBSE, and one very crucial thing I remind you, the annual examination of 10th you got excellent, but in annual examination of 11, you must score 95% or 90% and above. It should be one of the biggest challenges that when we process the application, this is one of the biggest challenges we face. The 10th marks will be 95, 90 and above. When it comes to 11th, everybody will be, I'm just questioning you to make sure that your graph should go and increasingly. 10th 90 mean 11 92 or 93. It should not come to 85 or 80. Then it will be, your chances of selection will be less in prestigious university. That's all. Thank you.
Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but the parent of all others. Good evening to all. On behalf of Brilliant Group of Institution, it gives me immense pleasure to give this vote of thanks. My special thanks to all the chief guests present over here, Mr. Abraham Joseph sir, Mr. Muniratham sir, Mr. Deep Chandar, and Mr. Aditya Vivek and his father for their time and their contribution in spite of their busy schedule. My heartful thanks to Mr. Mohammad Ashraf sir, the director of Brilliant Group of Institution. Without him, this event would have not been possible. I also thanks all the students present here for their hard work and sincere effort and making us proud, and also to their parents for their continuous support in their journey. Last but not least, our teachers, wonderful teachers of Brilliant Group of Institutions, for their tirelessness, effort and dedication work to make these results possible. Also, I extend my thanks to all the admin and the back-end team for making this function a smoother one. Thank you once again, and meet you soon in yet another brilliant celebration. Thank you. Good night.
Thank you once again for joining us tonight, and we look forward